welcome to Tech Tips by Norfield. I'm Carl Lewis, Senior Service Technician here at Norfield. Today in this video, we're going to be setting the router stops to set the location of the hinges on the door. The router stops are these red and yellow blocks that are on the stop bar. Now we'll be working with an older Rev Series Magnum. The Signature Series Magnum and the 95 Series Magnum have similar blocks. The hardware looks a little different, but the adjustment procedure is the same. When setting up for the hinge locations, the first thing to do is to take a standard door and mark it for your hinge locations for a 3.5 inch hinge. You'll need a mark at the top of the hinge and at the bottom of the hinge for all of the locations. All right, so now that we have the hinges laid out on the door, take our hinge block that's loose. Normally we use the red blocks for the right-hand doors and the yellow blocks for the left-hand doors. So since we're set up right now to do a right-hand door, we'll take the hinge block, we'll set the tab into the notch in the hinge block, and move the router sideways until the reference lines on the reference bar line up with the lines that we've drawn on the door. So you line up the lines on the reference bar with the lines that you created on the door. So both the line at the top of the hinge and the line at the bottom of the hinge. And at the bottom of the hinge. Then we can hold the block in place, raise the router, let the door fall away, tighten the hinge block. We can take the door back into the door stop, clamp it in the machine, lower the router into the block, and check to see that the lines still line up with the router. So we set the top hinge location, we can set the center hinge location the same way, and the bottom hinge location exactly the same way. Now to do the left-hand door, all we're going to do is take the door out and turn it around so that the head of the door is at the other end, and we can use the same set of lines to line up the yellow blocks for the left-hand door.